Hey everyone, welcome to the High Priestess Demari channel and to another collective reading. I hope you're all doing well. So we're just going to dive in and see what you need to know. Keep in mind it is a general reading and it's also timeless. It's not going to be for every person watching. Also, my messages do tend to tap into past, present and future energies, okay? So I did see just straight off the bat that there appears to be someone that wants to speak to you. They could have strong Taurus placements, okay? There is someone here that wants to reach out to you, have some kind of communication with you. That was just what came up when I first started shuffling before I even started the video. So we'll see what comes out. So this could be a friend, a relative, someone you worked with, or is a colleague that maybe you're not in close proximity to. Could be just about anyone. So we'll have to see what this is about. Tell me more about this energy that came out before, because it's obviously relevant. So what was that about? Yeah, it keeps coming out again. Okay, let's see what that is. With the cup, there's definitely someone that wants to talk to you about something. They may need advice or they want to approach you because they have an interest in getting to know you better. We have the shoe, we have the extinguisher, and we have the train. Yeah, there's someone who definitely admires you, okay? They admire your spirit, your talent maybe, your gifts, your skills. So if this is a co-worker, it's like this is someone who actually admires what you do. You may be very good at your job. This may even be someone that finds you inspirational. If not, then this could be someone who just wants to get to know you better because they find you inspirational. Or they see that you're good at what you do, you're gifted at what you do. They may need your advice. Maybe you're really good at giving advice, right? They could have even been told this by a friend, like, yeah, I was speaking to so-and-so and you know what, they gave me amazing advice, it really helped. Maybe you should get in touch with them. And they're like, yeah, maybe I should do that. So maybe that's what you do, right? Maybe you provide some advice, support in some way. Maybe you're just a really good listener. Maybe you actually do have like some kind of profession pertaining to that. So you could be a therapist, a psychologist. You could be a mediator. You could be like a spiritual advisor or something like that, like myself. Or you're just really good at this, right? So this could even be something you may look at as a career because you're good at it, okay? So that could be for somebody. So if you've been thinking about getting into any of those sort of careers, this could be your confirmation that you absolutely should look at that, okay? And I'm back. Sorry, another card had fallen. Yeah. So I feel like there's someone that's like really admires what you do. And it's like your ability to not only possibly give advice, but navigate various different situations. So say if you do have a platform and you speak on your experiences or things you've observed, or you provide your kind of take on situations, right? So you could even have like a reaction channel, or you give advice based on different, situations that arise, like maybe that's published in the media or on social media and stuff, something like that. But it's like this person sees that you're really good at what you do, whatever it is, okay? But it's like they may also want to tell you about someone who possibly could have been jealous of that, okay? The fact that people think you're very wise, very knowledgeable, you give good advice, or you have a good take on certain subjects or various different things, right? That you're easy to talk to, that you're very approachable, you're very kind, very empathetic. It keeps coming in strongly, like you're approachable. People feel safe to open up to you, okay? So this could be someone who feels like they need to open up to you about something. And it could be a situation where they felt like they were being gaslit, or they were being possibly even bullied, or it could have even been some kind of abuse, okay? And they feel like you'd be the best person to talk to because, they may have seen from you sharing your story or from others that you overcame those situations. So it's like they feel like you'd have a good take on how to best do that. That could be something that this person is now trying to do themselves, right? trying to get on the right track here and possibly leave an abusive or volatile situation, maybe a relationship or a community of people, a family, right? Whatever the case may be. Yeah. Because they feel like you are really balanced, like you have found a way to balance certain chaotic situations out in your life. So it's almost this person wants to like just have a chat with you and find out how you were able to move forward, right? Maybe even get some kind of advice, especially like maybe this person's looking at legal advice as well, how they can best deal with the situation that they're in. Something like that. Very interesting. So I feel like this is someone wanting to come to you, seeking your counsel. That's what's coming through really strong. Yeah. They may even, I feel like this person wants to kind of bare their soul to you, it looks like. Not like in a trauma dumping way, but it's like, they feel like they could confide in you. Like you would understand them, you wouldn't judge them, right? Even if there are things that they may be embarrassed about or ashamed of. Like if they were living a certain lifestyle that they don't resonate with anymore. Like, if they were in like very fleeting sort of surface level connections. If they were just living the fast life. If it was all about like, money, fame, being seen, being connected, being in the know, being around people that are chasing clout, that sort of thing. They could have even done that themselves at one time. Being around the glamorous, they may have realized that it's not so glamorous after all. They may have felt like they were being expected to compromise on certain values that they had or their morals. Or they were just expected to live a life that they don't feel they resonate with anymore, right? Or that, that maybe because you've seen that side of things, right? You understand how it really works. And so, this could have been someone who was possibly... Because, again, I feel like there may have been like some kind of situation where they could have dealt with someone who was in the public eye that was very successful or very talented, right? But they could be in like the celebrity circles and they may have been exposed to things that they were uncomfortable with or something happened to them, right? And they were gaslit for it, so they wouldn't speak up on it. So they may be wanting to confide in you about what happened and what they should do in terms of the legal side of things. But it looks like they could already be in communication with a legal team or some kind of legal counsel here as well. Yeah. So this is a lot. So it's obviously going to be different for different people, but these are the kinds of the energies and storylines that I'm getting, okay? It's like they know you understand on some level, either because you've seen it firsthand, you've been exploited in some way by the same industry, or, you just understand how it operates, how it works, or, you just have a great empathy for people, so they feel like you wouldn't judge them if they open up about their experience, what they went through, either being in the public eye or being around someone, connected to someone in the public eye. Yeah. Something like that. It feels like this is someone that could have dipped their toes in an industry, saw how shady it really was, and tried to get out. That's what it looks like. But if they were with someone who was in that industry, they could have been very abusive and like threatening them, gaslighting them, that sort of thing. So yeah. But they feel like, they could talk to you about it. Because you may even like help people who have been through these kinds of situations. You could even have like a speciality in like narcissistic abuse or something like that. I don't know, right? 3D. Yeah, it's definitely pertaining to, obviously 3D matters like money, success, wealth, right? And it could be in many different industries. Could even be like something pertaining to travel, the health industry, because we've been picking up on pharmaceuticals a lot, so it wouldn't surprise me. It could be in entertainment, it could be just about anything. This person could be a content creator themselves, or, they were dealing with someone who possibly is like a very, very successful content creator, influencer, or a celebrity. That's possible, right? But there's something that this person is struggling with. I can see that. There's a situation that they experience that they're struggling with, and they're needing some kind of support. That's what it looks like. Okay? Yeah, and we have the ticket. So this person could actually be traveling, okay? So they may have been living elsewhere for a time and moving back home, or they could be relocating, okay, because they're changing career paths, something like that. Because the career trajectory they were on, it didn't resonate with them on a soul level. It wasn't part of their true calling, okay? Maybe part of their calling was to see the inside of this industry for what it really is, or this business, or how these types of celebrities or influencers really operate, and then, sort of bring something to light, or set a new precedent, that sort of thing. But I feel like wherever they were, obviously it was not serving them, so they are leaving an environment behind. They may even be concerned that there is some kind of setup being planned for them, okay, which is pretty intense, because they're getting on their destined path, because they're trying to get away from this volatile situation. They may feel like their life is in danger because of what they could expose, right, about an industry or an individual here. That's what it looks like. This person's scared for their life. Oh, 2 cards fell. 1 second. Sorry about that. I'll try and keep them on the table rather than flying. Yeah, I had the sunglasses and the bag fall out together. So they definitely feel like they were dealing with false people or a false person. Yeah, like these people do very shady things for money, right? That's something they want to open up about what these people are actually doing in order to receive the opportunities they have, to receive the accolades, the platforms, the success, the money, right? The fame, the fortune, the power, the influence, right? The deals, the devil energy here, and the deals, yeah, fallen angel energy, right? Compromising on their morals, their values, making deals with the devil, okay? You hear about it all the time. Even there's plenty of celebrities, especially in music, right? Musicians. There's plenty of celebrities that have exposed this, that they made a deal with the devil, right? They made their pact, and so they've got to fulfill their side of it. Yeah. Even certain individuals, right, that are, sort of high profile in the industries, right, different industries, especially in entertainment, that weren't willing to do that are speaking on it, or at least not to this extent, right, that others are, that are speaking on it. I mean, look at, there's the obvious example, Cat Williams, right? He's he's like 2-3 hour rant. I didn't watch all of it, but I saw parts of it. It was very, very interesting, like a condensed video on the Club Shay Shay channel, right? It came up for a reason, because it was, not only was it going viral like within minutes, but there was some very interesting things that he discussed on them. And he talks about this, right? He talks about what you've got to be willing to compromise on. Yeah, I'm telling you, with Cancer energy and the Call, an alchemist. So it's like someone wants to speak to you because they feel like you're empathetic, because, you're resilient, because you are very supportive, right? We even have the Mother on here. It's like motherly energy, very welcoming, very warm, very compassionate, right? Like, yeah, I mean, you have your moments where you may not be, you know, in the mood to deal with BS or take on other people's problems or energies, right? You have to take care of yourself, of course. But I feel like, you know, you are quite open to those who do need some kind of support, right? And that's what this person is hoping. They're hoping that, you know, they can reach out to you, that they can communicate with you, right? And express what it is that they went through, share their story. This person may have went through something serious here, okay? With like a tower moment, they got some kind of bad news, right? But they feel like they have the ability to figure it out if they could communicate with the right person about it. Yeah, certain situations arising from this. So they may have realized that, yeah, these people were doing very underhanded things, right? Secrets were revealed. They realized that they were, you know, they couldn't trust these people, how quick they flipped on them when they weren't willing to go along with the narrative, right? Or, you know, continue with that lifestyle, the fast life, right? This person may have even caught something from one of these people, you know, like an STI or something like that. And that was like a wake-up call, like, whoa, I need to be really I need to be really careful with who I share my energy with. Because they're seeing it for what it is, that it's not just physical health related, that it's spiritual health related. And that these people may have had all kinds of attachments, right? So this person's trying to protect their energy now, right? They may be trying to get clean. They may have realized that the reason why people around them kept trying to like get them to do more and more like substances or hard substances, if that's the case, is because these people were, you know, massive addicts, right? That had no desire to change. But I feel like the reason why these people were so, they're so, like they're knee deep in their addiction is because there's a coping mechanism, right? For what they're having to do to be in this position. Yeah. And like I said, these people have done some very shady things. They may even be concerned because, like I said, that this person's going to snitch on them, reveal certain things about them. So this person's life has been, threatened in some shape or form. It does look like that's the case, right? Yeah. Or because this person wants to get on the right path because they don't want to agree to these contracts. I've had that before, especially when it came to like a rapper or a musician that basically didn't want to make the, you know, sign the deal, didn't want to play ball. Yeah. So it could even be speaking on the same individual. It may not be. And I'm back. Sorry about that. I went to pause it and I ended up stopping the video. Yeah, these cards keep flying everywhere. So I feel like there's a lot that this person wants to get off their chest, right? You may be picking up on this intuitively with the 5D. It's like they're already reaching out to you in the spirit, right? Sharing certain things. You may be having dreams, right? Very vivid dreams. They may even seem weird to you. You may be seeing stuff that you think, I've never even seen these people in my life. I've never been in this situation before. It's this person possibly on an unconscious level or even possibly consciously. It's like they're already sharing with you. They're already pouring their heart out to you and you're picking up on it because you're extremely intuitive. That's why we saw the Cancerian energy here. It doesn't matter if you've got Cancer in your chart or not, right? But I feel like this is just speaking on the fact that you're very intuitive. So you're picking up on this person's spirit and that it's weighing very heavy and they want to communicate with you. They want to open up to you. Yeah, so I feel like you're seeing some of the things that this person had experienced or encountered or, you know, what it is that they want to discuss with you. Yeah, because you have these very strong healing properties, very, very powerful healing properties. And they see you as very, like, unshakable when it comes to your character. Yeah. They feel like you're the one that they could communicate with. That you would help them figure this situation out. Or even just by talking to you, one friendly word from you or empowering word from you could literally, like, give them the strength and the courage that they need to put an end to this situation, to, you know, do what they need to do. Whether that's just simply leaving it behind, speaking their truth, seeking, you know, justice through the legal system for the things that they experienced, right? Because they know on some level you have some kind of knowledge on this, possibly through going through a situation where you could have been targeted in some shape or form, right? Whether that's like, you know, people being jealous of you and trying to bring you down. If that's like literally, like I say, being in an industry that doesn't like the way you operate, right? And expects you to be like them and, you know, coming for you. Whether it's because of information you have on certain people, like whatever it is, right? They feel like you can understand on some level, okay? Understand what it's like to be under spiritual warfare. Yeah. So, yeah, they definitely have something they want to say. And you're definitely getting signs of this. I feel like the universe is trying to communicate with you, okay, to let you know that you have someone here that is in need of just basically a friendly ear. That's what it looks like. The Judge, Libra energy. So I feel like this is coming in as advice for you, okay? Whether you have Libra in your chart or not, whether this person has Libra in their chart, or the person they're speaking on has Libra in their chart, right? Or whatever the case may be, this legal situation. I feel like it's just the energy of, you know, keep an open mind. When this person does reach out to you, because I feel like they will, keep an open mind, okay? Don't shut them down like immediately. Don't assume anything, okay? Just be extremely neutral, okay? Be as neutral as you possibly can be. No preconceptions on what they want to tell you. And see what it is that they want to say. Feel the energy of what's coming through this person's words, okay? And how they actually present themselves. Yes, there are some people that are very good at masking, right? But I don't feel like this person will be. I feel like they will be bearing their soul to you, to be honest with you. That's why you're being asked to, you know, show, like, lead by example by demonstrating that aspect to your character, okay? To not just shut them down and silence them, because then it's going to be extremely hard for them to open up again, right? Especially to anyone else. So, you know, the divine is basically saying, show, you know, lead by example and show that compassion that you have for your fellow human, okay? Because I feel like this is someone who needs it, to be honest, right? I don't know if you know this person very well. I don't know what the nature of your connection with this person. I don't know if you're on good terms, right? But I feel like, you know, if this person's really wanting to open up to you, I feel like it's because they trust your counsel. They trust your advice, right? And they trust that you wouldn't mean them harm. So that's either because of, like I say, some kind of recommendation they received from someone else, or because they know you and they know that's how you are, right? So I don't feel like this is someone you necessarily have any like major beef with, at least not now, right? So that's what it feels like, you know, because I don't feel like it would come across this way. Yeah. So it's like everything's coming to surface, you know. It really is. I feel like this person is going through a lot. I feel like they are going through the dark night of the soul. And like I said, there's definitely a spiritual connotation to this, you know. So they're struggling. They need a beacon of light in the darkness, basically, you know. And not to consume it, not to, you know, rob you of your light, nothing like that, but just to know that it still exists, pretty much. You know, that's what I feel like. Because this person has been plagued with nothing but misinformation, lies, slander, gossip, backstabbing, drama, chaos, right? Overindulgence, rumors, and just all of this low vibrational bullshit, right? Because I feel like these people's shadows is coming up in a major way. I don't feel like it's just one person, you know. So a lot of that is coming to surface. And this person is seeing very clearly what these people are about. And so that's why I feel like this person really just, you know, they just need to see a friendly face and have a friendly ear. Even if it's just for 5-10 minutes of your time, I feel like this would mean the world to this person. I honestly do. Yeah. Because they are closing out a big cycle here, as many of us are. You know, and they've had to learn some very intense lessons here, as a lot of us have, you know. Not always out of like punishment or anything like that, but just more so than that. Because most of the time it's not about punishment at all. That's what people need to know, right? A lot of the time it's not about punishment. It's about learning. It's about evolving, right? Yeah. So that we can make healthier choices, so we can be healthier, so we can operate in a more high vibrational way. And that's why this person wants to come to you, because you have that understanding. You know, you're not, I don't feel like you're like a Puritan and holier than thou and I've never done anything wrong in my life, so I'm infinitely better than you. No, I don't feel like you're that kind of person. At least I don't believe that that's my community. I don't tend to, I don't tend to have people in my community like that. And the ones that are, they don't last long, put it that way. Because we're not about that. It's not about, saying I'm holier than thou. It's just a case of understanding that everyone's at different points in their journey. And some people can be very toxic at times, of course. There are times where we've even been toxic, right? Where we haven't been operating, out of our highest nature, right? Where we've been operating from pain, shadow, right? Everyone has at some point. But the key is being able to recognize that and to course correct and to, sit with it and be compassionate as you work through it, right? And make those positive changes, right? So, and I feel like that's what this person is trying to do. So they definitely need compassion rather than judgment, okay? That's if you're open to communicating with this person. Of course, no one's forcing you to, have a sit down and chat with this person or, accept this person's phone call, because it could be a phone call here rather than an in-person visit. But if you are open to doing that, then I think it would actually mean like everything to this person, And again, it's not that I think like they expect it or demand it, but like it would mean the world to this person, Yeah. Because they're under a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. I honestly feel like this person is traumatized. I really do. And it's sad. Anyone that's been through any kind of significant trauma, you know what that's like. You know what that energy is like, to be like in pure survival mode and not even having a chance to really comprehend, what you've just experienced, because it's so raw. And never mind healing it yet, So I feel like that's the energy this person's in. And yeah, support is really important when you're going through that process, So, I'm not saying you have to be on this person's beck and call. No, it can't be like that. And I don't think this person expects that either. But, just having the ability to talk to you about it, even like I said, even if it's just for 10 minutes, I think it would mean all the difference for this person. Yeah. Because they feel like on some level they're running out of time. Yeah, they're running out of time to reach out to the light here. It's like they see you as the light at the end of the tunnel, right? There's something about your energy is very healing. This is definitely someone who's in need of healing. You could even be a healer. That could be something that you even offer as a service. And I feel like this person would be a client in that case. But I feel like first thing, before they get into any kind of healing work with you, they just need to talk, okay? And you may not usually have that as a service, right? But in this case, I feel like it would be really beneficial, Yeah. Because I'm telling you, they were around certain people that were not what they appeared, right? We have Aries, Gemini energy here. 60, yeah. So they definitely learned a lesson by being around deceptive people, very two-faced people that had all the charm and charisma and really knew how to sell a dream or sell the life, the vision, right? Sell the, the perks of being in this industry or being at the top or being around celebrities or influencers of this caliber, right? These leaders, right? Only to find out that it's nothing what they thought it was, you know. Yeah. Again, this energy of compassion is coming up very strongly because this person's at their wit's end. They don't know what to do. Yeah, trauma recovery. They need to recover. They need to heal. For sure. They may even need to go to rehab if they have like a really, like if they have an actual drug addiction. They may need to check themselves into rehab. That may even be something that you suggest to them, okay, when you speak to them. But this is someone that's like literally sending out an SOS to you. And I don't feel like this person is being deceptive at all. I feel like this is a genuine call for help. Just for someone with a clear mind and with compassion to just, you know, give them some friendly advice, you know, and that can understand what they're going through. They just need to be understood as well, more than anything. Because this person feels like they're going out of their mind. They feel like they're the only one that can see this and has an issue with whatever this situation is. But they know that you would understand on some level. Even if it's not something directly you dealt with, like you've not been in an industry that's toxic or been around people in your industry or field that's toxic or anything like that. But you may have had to deal with some very like toxic individuals or situations, right? Or even people that are just straight up demonic, okay? Because they do exist, unfortunately. And that's the thing, like I said, you know, yeah, there's a lot of people in toxic energy at any one time, but trust me, you'll know when you've been around people that are in true infernal energy. That's why I say, like, it hits different, you know, it has a very lasting impact when you're around someone who's that infernal and doing, like, really insidious things, you know. It's an energy that you'll never forget, and it does, you know, leave its mark, you know, unfortunately, but you absolutely have the ability to overcome it, you know, and I feel like that's what this person needs to hear and know, that they can and they will. Okay, so again, it's up to you whether or not you want to offer that support, your services, if you do have services around that, or if you just are willing to like be open to this person, to just even express themselves, and let them know like, hey, no, these things do happen, and yeah, you know, I can understand, you know, it's not easy, whatever the case may be, but I just feel like there's someone who's just desperately needing, you know, a friendly ear, pretty much. So yeah, I can feel this person's energy. It's really heavy on my chest. It feels like it's hard to breathe, okay? You know, and I feel like this person's energy. They could be dealing with a lot of anxiety or stress right now, or both. But I feel like this is someone who just needs help, okay? Pretty much. Not that they're expecting the work to be done for them, but it's like, you know, when you're just in it, you're the thick of it, you can't see clearly necessarily, and you don't see your way out, and you're just in that frantic, heavy energy. You know, that's where you need someone who's calm, balanced, collected, that's warm, okay, in high vibrational energy. Just be like, it's going to be okay. Here's what you can do. Yes, I understand you. I believe you. You know, make sure you do this and this first, okay? Check yourself into rehab if you need to, or take care of your physical health. Maybe see, you know, a therapist or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's things you can do like that that will make all the difference. Sometimes you just need that voice of clarity, okay? And I feel like that's what this person needs. They really do, you know? So, yeah. So it's up to you. Again, you know, I'm not telling you what to do, but just know that it would make all the difference to this person. So, but anyway, I hope that helps whoever needed to hear this. Okay, you'll know if this is relevant to you, because like I said, you're already picking up on signs of this. You may even be dreaming about this person, or some situations where you feel like, hang on, I've never seen that before, or that's not relevant to my life. Yeah. And you may even know that there's someone energetically reaching out to you, or you feel that someone's going to reach out to you that may be struggling, okay? But anyway, I'm wishing you guys all the best. Take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.